Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Awesome, thank you so much for being here today. So today I'm going to show you how to make vegan lasagna. So I pretty much am vegan vegetarian, but mostly just vegan. And since I have started doing a vegan lifestyle and diet, my whole life has changed. My stomach doesn't hurt anymore, not eating meat, and I feel like I have more energy, my digestive system works, and I also have a lot of different health products that I take as well that help me with that. But I noticed that what I put into my body as far as changing the food that I'm eating has also helped tremendously. So for all my vegan lovers, vegetarian lovers out there, this is for you. And I took a recipe and I kind of changed it up a little bit. So I added my summer shine spice, and I am going to go ahead and share with you how I'm going to create this vegan lasagna. So I did a lot of prep work so that you wouldn't have to spend all day here watching me do this, and it will tell you the directions in the comments below, and you can learn how to do it yourself. So I'll just kind of basically go over what I did. So far, I took a pan and I put some olive oil in there, and I chopped up about, let's see how many, I had 5 garlic, and I chopped them all off, peeled and chopped, and I had a half onion. I took the one corn on the cob, and I cut it all off, and I put it in there as well. I did 1 jalapeno pepper that I cut, and 1 red pepper, a half onion, 10 mushrooms, and 1 carrot that I grated. And then after I sauteed all that for about 7 minutes, then I added in a half a can of black beans, and then I also added in 1 container of garlic hummus. And so then after that, I added 2 tablespoons of Italian spices, and of course some salt and pepper. So and then 1 jar, let's see how much this is. Oh, it's a 40-ounce jar of marinara sauce. So you can use any kind, but this is the brand that I got from Costco. And I put it all in this pan right here. And the pan is kind of overflowing, if you could see. And then I just kind of simmered it all and got all the spices and everything together. So then after that, I took... let's see, 4, 8. I'm using this kind of pan because the other, I was going to use like a bread pan, which it fits really nicely in usually, but I figured I might have a little bit more of overflow, so I better use a bigger pan. So I am learning that I'm gluten-free as well, so I happen to buy these brown rice, organic, gluten-free pasta that are lasagna noodles, which I never tried before. So that's what I did there, and then I'm going to use some zucchini and put them in. I'm going to layer them with a zucchini fresh from our garden that I went ahead and chopped, sliced up. And then the last time I made this, I noticed that the zucchini, they were kind of hard in the lasagna, which kind of ruined it. I guess it didn't cook long enough in the oven. So what I did this time is I boiled the zucchini in with the noodles. So one thing that I learned about the noodles is that because they're brown rice noodles, they're really fragile. So that's okay. It doesn't need to look pretty in there. It's just as long as it tastes good. So, so what I do first is that I'm going to take this little pan. I got my 1 cup measurer, and I'm going to just put some of the sauce in the bottom of the pan, and that way, you can kind of just spread it around, and that way the noodles don't stick to the bottom, and it's nice to just have the bottom of it lined with that. So there we go there, and then I'm going to actually have about 4 pieces is what I made to have on the bottom here. 4 pieces of the noodles. And they're a little wobbly and kind of funky, but that's okay. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't need to be perfect, and who cares? Like, nobody's gonna know when you put it all together that they're all funky. So anyways, okay, so then it's all about layering. Super simple layering. And then like I said, I took the zucchini and I blanched them a little bit. So I put them in nice little slices, and I am gonna layer them right next on top of the rice lasagna noodles. So definitely am experimenting with this because the last time I put them in raw and they were kind of crunchy and that ruined it. So, you know, I failed first and now I'm getting better and sharing that with you. So it's pretty cool how life works like that. All right, so now I layered, and after my layer, I'm gonna put, I'm gonna put some more sauce on it. So this sauce, like I said, has everything in there from mushrooms to beans and corn and peppers, and the hummus. Like, that's pretty cool that it has like all your protein and everything you need. So put that in here, layer it all up. Can you see what I'm doing? Okay, cool, looks like you can. And make it all nice and yummy. So then I got some dairy-free mozzarella cheese. So again, I'm trying this out, but I'm sure it's going to be yummy. And some nutritional yeast seasoning. So you can kind of use that like a sauce, is what I'm learning. So it smells pretty good. It's kind of nutty flavor, and really, of course, good for you. And it also has a good flavor. So I'm just going to sprinkle some of this dairy-free mozzarella cheese right on to the next layer here. Save the rest of it for the top. And I'm going to sprinkle in some of the nutritional yeast, which is so great for us, and add some flavoring. And then I'm going to add some hemp seeds. I thought, well, that would be kind of a cool little combination to stick on here too. Why not? Like, hemp seeds are super amazing for your body as well. They have lots of nutritional value, and I enjoy them all the time. So okay, so now we're ready for the next layer, which is I put the sauce in. So now I'm just going to kind of piece together the noodles that kind of fell apart. They could have also possibly, these rice noodles, they might have had a little bit too much time in the water. So learning these two because I've never tried the rice noodles. Oh, looks like we have the UPS. I'm so excited that something spectacular came today. So that will be my next project, is to figure out like what came to my doorstep. So anyways, the noodle kind of got funky, and you'll just go ahead and layer it there. So all done with the noodles. Now I'll put, I'll put my zucchini on and go ahead and put those in a row just like my noodles. So they kind of fell apart too. I think I probably should have only blanched these for a shorter amount of time too. Like I said, I'm kind of experimenting, but it's gonna all work out and be super great. Super great. So then I'm gonna pour the rest of the sauce on because we have lots of sauce here, and I'll just pour it all on. And it's really great that I put it in a bigger pan because I knew, I had some intuition that I was gonna have too much sauce. So it's all working out great. So then I'm just gonna smear it all down and make it look amazing. And then I am gonna add the rest of my dairy-free cheese. I have the oven already heated at 350, and I'll do the hemp seeds first. A little bit of hemp seeds. I just buy the hemp seeds and then I put them in a container, a spare container that I have. And then I stick them in the freezer so that way they stay fresh all the time. So this was like an old sauerkraut container. It works really great. So some more of the nutritional yeast. And again, you can just buy the nutritional yeast at Trader Joe's, or I believe you can get it at Fred Meyer's too. I've been really loving the Bragg's brand. I use the apple cider vinegar every day, and all of the Bragg's seasoning and stuff. So this is really great. You can get some of that and add it to everything. And so then we'll top it off with the rest of the dairy-free cheese. this is going to be really great. And so then after you get it all prepared, then you're going to put some foil on it, a little bit of foil on it. Well, I mean, you're going to put foil on the whole thing, and then you are going to cook it for 20 minutes, then remove the foil and cook it for another 15 minutes. So really excited to share this with you, and I can't wait to eat it. So cheers until then. I will go ahead and put the the ingredients and the recipe below so you can follow along, and then you can get it all prepared and watch the video, and you can make yours at home too. So thanks so much for being here. I really hope that you're shining bright from the inside out, and I look forward to the next video. So have a magnificent day. Bye.